Hey, how you guys doing? Yeah, so we're gonna start this stream here in a second. Um, all right. Okay. Thumbnail's right. The title's working. Does look like the restream is working. Let me see here. Okay, chat's working. Okay, there we go. Okay, what am I missing here? I think that's it. All right. So we are going to be finishing the mansion. The problem is I underestimated a lot of the stuff. What's up, Alpha Dog? Yeah, I actually realized yesterday that I've been really I've been not very happy streaming. Sunday when I jumped on, I should have never jumped on, and I was talking about stopping uploading and stuff, and well, not uploading, but stopping. Uh, okay, okay, so yeah, some of the things I'm missing. So I went ahead and ran this, and I kind of started the deck here. Um, So it's not really that hard now that it's marked out properly. The problem was I thought the windows were 6, and they're not. They're only 5. So 5 here, 4 here. Technically, I could make it 5, but then it would only be 4 here. But if I want it to actually look like the thumbnail, where it actually has a point instead of having 2 there, it has to be, you know, it has to either be 5, um, 5 or 10, which is huge if you could imagine how big that was. um, anyway, I have a lot of wood. I made a bunch more campfires for the chimney to make it look like it's on fire. And then I went ahead and got a bunch of clay, which we're going to need to make into bricks. I think I'm going to go ahead and use the smelter for it. Whoa, look at this. Wow, my son. Look at that. He put those arrows there. He put those arrows there that just basically make it so it just kills you. Wow, okay. I'm gonna have to talk to him. Yeah, unfortunately it does seem like my son is very uninterested in playing, unfortunately, Minecraft. I noticed yesterday that I couldn't get him to do anything. I couldn't get him to do anything that I was asking him to do. You know, and he definitely seemed like he did not want to be, you know, doing that stuff. Let me go ahead and put this here. Yeah, he seemed like he was just absolutely bored out of his mind, and I felt like I was making him do chores, and so I'm gonna say that any more Let's Play, yeah, any more Let's Plays that we do together will probably not be what what I'm talking about. It's gonna be something different. Seriously. Okay, so let's get this going. I'm gonna go ahead and put all that clay in there, and then we'll have to wait for this to finish. I am making stone bricks as well, but yeah, my son definitely seemed like he was very bored and did not want to do anything, did not want to play. I understand on one hand, but I also don't on another, because I mean, it's his idea to do these. You know, when I told him that I was just going to make videos once a week, he was like, oh no, let's stream. I want to stream with you. But he wants to be a part of the video, but he doesn't want to actually do any work. And so for me, that means that For me, that means that, you know, we're not going to be streaming very often. Um, yeah, unfortunately. Okay, so I do need to get... This thing's going to run out unless I keep resupplying it with bamboo, and then this thing's completely maxed out. I don't really need any achievements, but... So, yeah, whatever you're holding in your hand, it'll automatically get repaired if you have mending. And I'm looking pretty good on everything, so I think... Honestly, I think that I could make another 10 going across here. And I could just keep it going as long as I wanted, but I think having them off for right now and just I let it fill up pretty much, you know, almost, yeah, it's almost maxed out, which maybe I should run it for a little bit, at least for this episode. See how many we get here. Yeah, there we go. I'll let this fill up, so yeah, it disappoints me, honestly. It disappoints me pretty heavily that you know, that my son wants to just mess around. He doesn't really want to play. I understand. You know, I understand. I was a kid myself, but yeah, him putting those arrows in here to me is selfish, you know. He doesn't sit there and realize that those will hurt me. If I try and go up through here, it would have messed me up. So it's kind of like it's a pretty hefty troll if you ask me. And I understand I understand why he does it, but I also got to say that I don't agree with it if we're playing a serious Let's Play. You know? Yeah, if we're doing this, you know, seriously, you know, then, you know, he doesn't want to build anything. He doesn't want to do anything on his own. He just wants it to all happen. I think he just wants to feel like he's a part of something, but I had a talk with him last night about it, and I was just like, you know, next time we do a video, it's going to be something you pick, and I'm not going to do anything. It's literally going to be me and him. Seriously, it's going to be me and him. It'll be me and him basically doing whatever. I'm going to make him pick what it is we're going to be doing, you know? And yeah, hopefully that works out. Yeah, it'll probably be us messing around on... It'll be me making something out of redstone while he sits and watches. And I'm going to basically call him on it when we do it. I'm going to say, hey, you know, you're going to need the help with this or I'm just not going to do it. And then I'll probably just end the stream. Or I might tell him that we're streaming and just do it off the air. Just so I can kind of, you know, get him to, you know, just wake up a little bit. Because, you know, like I said, I think he is more interested in me being popular on YouTube again. You know, and I think that's kind of messed up if you ask me. That's all that he's caring about. But I mean, I understand his motives. Kids are like that. You know, kids can be... Yeah, that's how kids are. They are not like, you know, they're not like you think they would be. Okay, so I do need to make bricks here for this fireplace. I don't know if the campfire is kind of like, you know, I usually have to make it really big so it doesn't catch everything else on fire. So, the other thing too is, I kind of wish the house had a better look in the back. I really was actually tempted once I build it to kind of make this area come out a little bit, you know, just so it kind of fits into the design. Well, I don't think I can because of the way that the way the roof is. So, we'll have to see. All right. So I'm just going to grab some birch logs. Yeah, I will say too, it can be very disappointing for me when I see that that I'm not getting. I mean, like there was a time when I was getting, 6,000 views a video, and now I'm getting 50. It can be very daunting, very upsetting for me because, I feel like on Sunday, I really felt like I just wasn't gonna, I was like, what is the point of doing videos? I have, 50 people watching, and it never occurred to me that that's more than a lot of people get. So, I mean, seriously, it's more than some people get at all. And, here I am upset about that without ever realizing that, you know, that it's not really an issue, not as bad as I think it is issue anyway. Here we go. So I haven't decided where the doors are going to be yet. Yeah, my son, he just, like I said, he is just, he's younger. He's not really, he wants to be a part of something, but he doesn't really want to have to work for it. And I understand that. I used to be the same when I was a kid. Yeah, I really was. I was like that when I was a kid, and I can see now why my parents would get so frustrated, you know? Anyway, so I think that I'm going to put a chest here, and then the staircase is going to be there. So the door may be here or one over. But I do need to light this area up. The mansion looks so nice. I have a tutorial on the original mansion, if you're ever interested. It's smaller than this one. This one's was designed so that everybody on the server could have a room. So I made it extra, I made it extra big, but I redesigned it recently to make it so that the rooms are the same. And I also changed it so that it's top slabs, which is cheaper, but it also gives you more room, and then you can put 3 high chests wherever you want to. What's up there, eyebrow him, facial alumni? When I see what you typed, I think, hello, like, I wonder, I should stick it like that. That's better. I'll just keep it in that sense. And then, let's see, here, and then there's going to be 3 chests here, so I may need to, for right now, just going to put some torches here, because things are definitely going to start spawning if I'm not careful. There we go. Let's see here. There we go. Alright, let's use our scaffolding. I really, I'm just so used to not using scaffolding. Whoa, whoa. So used to not using scaffolding that it's really hard for me to use it. So this is going to be floor 2. I don't think I could parkour that. Yeah, so what would you guys like to see more on this channel? Redstone? I mean, I have some stuff I could make or even work on, but in all reality, I'm kind of a little burned out. Not with redstone, but I'm kind of burned out, because I built so many contraptions on the console edition, and every single one of them are broken. And so my drive to want to do that is really gone, you know? The drive to want to do redstone, I go, why make it if it's just going to break, you know? You know how many contraptions I've spent, like, 2 weeks building just to have them break, you know? Now, I am on Java edition, but... which means they shouldn't break. But my whole thing... my whole thing about the redstone is that, if it's not working, and you can't depend upon it working... Do you know how many people have come to my channel, years after, and I literally have in the title, it's broken, it doesn't work, and they see that and they go, oh, well, I'm not going to make any of this guy's stuff, and it's like, well, don't you think that's a little harsh? That you're not going to make any of my stuff because the game developer broke it? It's not me. It's not like I chose, oh, hey, you know what? I'm going to make it so I'm going to make this fine-tune adjustment to these pistons, but it's going to break everything else. So, sorry. That's what's basically going on. Okay, so I don't know if I should make dark oak stairs. I'm thinking I should. I mean, I'll try. Well, I need stairs. I also need... I'm going to wait to do the stairs, actually. Let's see here. Do I have to do that? Oh, no, that's not right. Oh, these are planks. Okay. Make sure there's no creepers coming up on me. I have it pretty well torched off. Look at how crazy those bushes are moving over there. That is a little bit too much if you ask me. Movement. That's a lot of processing. Extra processing. But anyway. Okay, so I need stairs. So I'm going to need to make... I actually have some sticks. So I'm going to go ahead and do... Not stairs, sorry. I need to do fences. I'm just going to make 64... There we go. Or 63. Why is that odd number? Okay. So, I don't know. I'm thinking that birch might be better looking. But I think that on the inside of the house... Yeah. I think that birch... when I build up here, it should be birch because... Or sorry, it should be the darker wood. And then I'm going to make the outside with birch. Just because I think it matches better. Because that doesn't look... I guess it, it does actually kind of match, doesn't it? I mean, I can always change it. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think it looks okay. I mean... These scaffoldings sure are uncomfortable. It's very hard to trust them. Very difficult to trust the scaffolding. Alright, let's finish this off here. Alpha Dog says, I really like the streams like what you're doing now. Well, I mean, I will do some redstone stuff. I just like I said, after I made those elevators and I made a couple of tutorials, I quickly realized that although I got more views than I did for my survival series, I'm going to go ahead and say that, I don't know if people know this, but you can't just sit there and make redstone and come up with new ideas on stuff. All I can do is remake old things at this point because everything's been done. A lot of people, I don't know if they realize that or not, but everything's been done. There's only a couple of things that people haven't done, you know, and I seriously doubt, it really comes down to this, and I mean, I've seen it recently, and that is, if I came up with something amazing, you know, because I'm not a big YouTuber, a bigger YouTuber's gonna see this amazing thing, and then they're just gonna take it and then probably credit me, but even that doesn't do justice, for it. You know what I mean? It doesn't do justice. Now, I ran into a guy the other day that was like, he literally was selling a design. Like, if you wanted to get the tutorial video, you had to go to his Patreon. And I go, I don't blame him. I don't blame him for that. I mean, it sounds messed up that he would want to do that, but I mean, I understand, because as soon as you get the tutorial, you know, it's like, people want to get paid for their work, and if this is your job, you don't just give it away for views. I mean, a lot of people, I think they forget that YouTube does not pay what people think they pay. Yeah, the guys that make 1 million views a video, those guys are getting paid enough to where they can do Minecraft for a living. They can also give away their designs, like Mumbo Jumbo. He's making them, but he doesn't realize, by giving away his designs and making world downloads, that a lot of people I know are so jealous of his success that they just take his design and they don't even watch his video. You know what I mean? But he makes so much off of the videos that he doesn't have to worry about it, right? I mean, he doesn't have to worry. He's just like, oh, well, it's unfortunate. You know what I mean? But for him, it's like, oh, well, I could have probably made a little bit more, but who cares, right? For me, I'll sit there and spend 2 weeks doing Redstone, and then the finished product I upload, and then nobody wants it. So it's kind of like, like, I'll just tell you right now, one of my most popular videos right now has nothing to do with Redstone. It actually is, you can put a zombie in a cauldron, and in the episode, it's a Let's Play, which says, I can't put a zombie in a cauldron. I had to do it off camera because it was too difficult. I kept accidentally killing the zombie, which was kind of funny. But yeah, it's not that YouTube's hard, but it is like, people expect you to just, just come up with all the stuff, without any payment. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just here to do stuff for free. I'm here to, my computer's, taking a beating, right now. I'm spending, 10 hours a day working on stuff just to have people go, oh, well, I don't like it, and you're like, okay, well, I understand one person doesn't like it, and then you have another person go, I don't like it, but then you see them post up the video on their channel of something you made, and then you just go, the guy basically took what I made and designed it, just made some minor tweaks to it, and now it's his. And so that's probably the most frustrating part, is that if you're not established on YouTube, if you're not established, like, I'm not established. I don't have if I was like, hey, some guy took something of mine right now, and I told my subscribers, hey, this guy, he took this design, didn't credit me, and we need to go to his channel and tell him that he needs to at least give the person the credit that they're due. I'd have like 50 people go over there, and then their 30 million subscribers would come over and just crush my channel. Just dislike every video I have. I had it happen to me before. So, anyway. So I guess I'm just going to do what I can right now. Like I said, I'm not going to... I'm going to be trying to do stuff, but yeah. We'll see how things work out. For all I know, I'm going to end up getting angry again and stop doing uploads. With the way things have been with me recently, I don't tell people my personal stuff, but I'll just tell you that my life is not, you know, it is not, going the way that I wish it was going. I have a lot of illnesses going on, and they are very painful. And yeah, I don't sleep like I used to. Um, People could probably tell by when they watch my videos that that I say a lot, or I'll be talking about something and I just absolutely forget what I'm even talking about. Um, so I'm being basically slowly handicapped by a disease, and there's nothing I can do about it. So, eventually I'm going to have to basically, I probably won't be able to even plan out doing a project like this. So I thought to myself, yeah, basically what's happening is I'm suffering from concussion syndrome, which can be deadly. But some of the first side effects of it is that you can't sleep. You can't sleep on your own. You'll just sit there and stay awake. And what happens is that your brain doesn't shut off at night. It doesn't know because the scar tissue from from whatever caused you to have the syndrome, that scar tissue starts to mess up the part of the brain that tells you to sleep. And so I've been dealing with that for years, honestly. If you guys were going to go back to 2012 and look at my videos and listen to me talk, you guys will see that since, from then till now, you guys will notice that the way that I am has gone. Like, you'll see my functionality, just drops down, like really drops down heavily. And my functionality just takes a dive. And I start having speech problems. You'll see me going, God, what is the name of that a lot? And that's part of it. It starts affecting your memory. Yeah. But anyway, a lot of people don't really. I don't know if they if it's they just don't believe it, or if it's something else. Maybe people just they don't want to, like, I notice people, they want to run away from anything too serious. Nobody wants to sit there and think about the fact that that something bad could be going on. I mean, and I understand that too. When I know somebody's sick and dying, I don't want to be around them. Not because of any other reason than whoops, this is not the right wood. It's not like I do that purposely because I don't like them as people. It's just the way that it is. It's like you just get, it's like, I don't know, this is too serious. I didn't really want to be around this. And so people run away from, people that, like I said, like I'm suffering from some severe problems. Seriously. They are not, it's not fun. And, some days I'll sleep, but they are drug-induced sleeps. What that means is that I'm actually having to take a medication, and that medication makes me go to sleep, which basically means I'm basically drugging myself to sleep, which is not real sleep, but at least I get that 12, or not 12, but I get that 6 hours of peace where I don't have to be thinking all the time. But it's not real sleep. And it definitely does not feel good. Honestly, it does not feel good. People will you would feel tired all the time. Yeah, all the time. Not just sometimes, you feel tired all the time. Because you're not really sleeping, Dang it. We'll have to go up there. So this is the last level here. Yeah, I was really hoping for a last what is it? I was hoping before I lose all the functionality that I would be able to at least um, build some stuff, that will be remembered, not, yeah, build some stuff that'll be remembered, not the other way around where it's like somebody, you know, somebody just goes, oh, hey, this guy's not around no more. I'm just going to take his stuff and use it as my own, which is pretty much all I see these days. The big YouTubers, OMG Minecraft, he just takes other people's designs, puts them together, you know? OMG Minecraft, I know I'm not against him, because I mean, it's very hard to come up with original ideas, but the guys that come up with the original ideas in Minecraft there's no reward for them. Holy creepers. Yeah, in the sun it will look a lot better. Where'd that other creeper go? Did he die or something? Okay, let's get some torches up. I'm actually almost out. I'm gonna need to... There he is. He can't see me, but... This bow is OP. Getting power 5? Seriously, getting power 5 in flame on this is just... it's ridiculous. Hey, what's up, Reese? Long time, man. Long time. Good to see you're still playing, man. Why play? I've just started, playing again. Just started playing again, but they destroyed the console edition. I mean, it's just not even. It's not even worth even loading at this point. It's just I don't get that. I'm like, how does one? How does it become like that? I mean, what they just went, oh, I'm sorry, these guys are having problems with our redstone that 4J broke. 4J Studios destroyed the redstone in Minecraft, and then now Windows 10 edition goes, well, we're just going to get rid of it. Nobody really likes it anyway. From what we've calculated with our things. These YouTuber guys that are making videos, they're not making real videos. They're making videos that are based on what they think's going on, and we know what's really going on. So we're just going to destroy the redstone and make it so that, you can't even make a 3x3 door without having a humongous clock. Let's see here. Excuse me. Still, geez. I better put torches up. Actually, I'm gonna just put it here. Okay. Yeah, Reese, they actually have done some really cool stuff. I don't know if you've seen it, but you can make a door now, a 3x3 on the Java edition. You can make a 3x3 door that's like so small because you can use the observer. I don't know if you've been keeping up with it, Redstonery. Have you been keeping up with it or no? Okay, I need some more scaffold. Okay. Hello, Redstonery. So do you have PC, man? Or are you still you just play like GTA? What are you and Leggy been up to? You guys just chilling? Go ahead and use my elytras. Whoa, that was not what I wanted to do. So I'm thinking, you guys, of doing a water elevator instead of having stairs here with some soul sand. I just don't know how to decorate it into this design. Red Soda, we don't really play much anymore. I miss them. I miss them old times. Yeah, I really wish that I would have just basically when that guy was when he took the sand generator. I wish I would have just not said anything and just been like, oh well, I just didn't know, honestly. I thought that if you were to take something that somebody made, in Minecraft, I don't know why I thought that would be copyrightable, but if I would have known that or realized it sooner, then none of that stuff would have happened. And I think my channel's popularity, I'd probably be as popular as he is actually now. All he does is all those people do is play GTA, or not GTA. All they play now, all the guys, all those YouTuber guys, all they play is Fortnite. The guys that didn't do anything really in Minecraft, they just did they weren't like contributing to the game. They were just basically making videos going, well, what I think that this is, I think they're going to be adding carpets. And it's like, and I'd go and say, they aren't adding carpets. These are not carpets. It's just bad texturing in the game, And so the guy thought, hey, I don't like what this guy said, and I don't like the fact that he said this about me. And so I'm going to take something he made and make a big deal about it. But yeah, definitely, man. I definitely miss the old days of building stuff. With friends that actually do enjoy it. What's up, Furby? Is that what it is? Furby Gaming? Okay, I am almost out of stuff. Yeah, they've added so much stuff, Reese. They've added so much stuff to the game. It's like playing a whole nother game now. Seriously, it's pretty. It's not bad. I'll just say, it's not bad at all. Hey, I already see you commented early. Or are you saying hi to Furby? Furby Gamer, or is it Faber? Ah, I don't know. I'll figure it out one of these days. Yeah, I think I still have you Redstonery, dude. I think I still have you. My game tag's the same, but I have. I think I have. I think I have. Dang it! Oh, that was a fail. Call me Fabe. Yeah, it would be nice to get like I don't know, Redstonery, dude. I don't know if you have. Let me go over here where it's safe. Take a look at this. I'm gonna just check something real quick. Let me see here. I am gonna start the Xbox console. So you still have Xbox, Redstonery? It is nice. Yeah, it's looking good. I uh I just added you to if you still are on, it says that it's a 0 game score when I looked you up on Xbox, man. It says Redstonery has 0 friends, plus me 6 people following. And you got 0 captures. Maybe I did your name wrong. Um, did I spell it wrong? Is it different on Xbox? Eh, weird. Okay. Um, did people just unfollow you or what? Or is this like a whole new game account? Or do I have the wrong one? My game tag is MKO. Oh, okay. Let me change my friendship with this guy here. Remove. It's Mako, huh? Okay. I'm surprised you were able to get that. So is it? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. I re-added you as a friend on here. There you go. If you want to, you can actually join. Here, I'll invite you. I was actually wanted to see if this would work anyway. I made a party invite. It works pretty well now. My new gamer tag is MKO. What the hell? Why is it, why did I get stuck there? There we go. Oh, these are planks. I gotta get rid of these planks. Thought I had a lot of logs in here, but... Hello? Oh, I guess it's not working. See, I will keep these. I'm gonna need to make stairs, actually. Let me make a bunch of stairs. I'm gonna make them out of, Is that how we make stairs? Oh, well, I don't know why it would be like that, but whatever. So you and Leggy don't play much at all anymore, huh? You doing life stuff now or what? You doing some IRL stuff? In real life stuff? You got a job? Yeah, this thing is so big, this mansion. I think it's going to be unnecessary, but it's basically going to be the base. So if you guys don't get understand, this is going to be like storage areas up here. And then I'm going to have underneath the base is going to be all the stuff I'm going to need. Like I may end up moving over the super smelter slash XP farm. And then of course I think I forgot to get I forgot to get it again. I forgot to get some. I'm gonna have to mine it, I think. Forgot to get some birch. Let me see. Just built your Java Bedrock Edition elevator. I appreciate it. You know, not a lot of people watched that at all. I was really shocked that. I mean, I thought I'd get maybe 1,000 views in the first week because I haven't done anything in a long time, and the old elevator, it needs some timing adjustments, but this new one works really well, especially when it's laggy. You know, when it's really laggy, it works amazing. But anyway, you know, that's obviously not what happened. There we go. Okay, let me check something real quick. Alright. Okay, there we go. Oh, wait a minute. This is not supposed to be... Yeah, so what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking of doing glass and then basically having the glass go up in each corner and have soul sand down to the basement. And basically use signs and have the 2 signs here and then just go glass, and then you can get into it and go to whatever floor you want to. I think the biggest problem would be I would need an up and a down. So maybe I should design that more in the center of the house. Or maybe I should do it like in a back corner. But I would think, you know, if you come into a house, the elevator would probably be more likely like over here. And then I wouldn't need the stairs at all, but I think the stairs are probably better. But, alright. Yeah, so the basic design of it's done. I just need to get the roof going on it. Well, the biggest problem with the center of the room is that when you come in, you know, if this whole area, like if it's a big, you know, area, because I mean, we're really not talking about a big area, you know, per se, but it will block the fireplace, but it's probably going to take up, if I have it going up and down, if it just goes up, because I'd have to have it, you know, it'd have to be 2 blocks. So it would probably end up taking up it would probably end up taking up this space, and then you wouldn't see the fireplace, which is basically the whole design of this thing. So we'll see, though. I think I might be able to do something. I'm actually thinking, you know what I should do, you guys? I should make it so the elevator is here and the fireplace is in the center of the mansion. That's probably what I should do. And my virus protection says everything's good again. Didn't expect that. Okay. It's almost nighttime. Yeah, I hope I didn't scare you off, Redstonery, by sending a party invite uh, to have you join. There we go. I forgot you don't really like talking online, and I understand why. Okay, I need to go get torches now. I definitely appreciate you coming by, though, for sure, if you just stopped by for a little bit. And of course, everybody that joined in. If you guys don't know, Redstonery, me and Leggy Eclipse, we used to all do redstone together, building stuff. I would, of course, be doing elevators and stuff that's not really, you know, not really that complex. And he was making huge doors. I mean, we're talking massive doors. But I'm gonna sleep because I think those things are gonna come to get me. Microphone. So it's looking pretty decent. Like I said, everything, all these chests will easily fit into this place. Easily fit. I don't think we're gonna... Well, actually, we are gonna need the scaffoldings, though. Alright, I accidentally turned off my console companion. So you're watching it from YouTube, Reese? So yeah, they have some crazy, like if you're on the PC, I'm going to go ahead and just show him really quick if you are still watching this, Reese. So like to show you some of the designs that you could do now. Like just to show you, like obviously it has to be on the PC version, so if you don't have the PC version, then you can't make this, but this is a 4x4 door, Reese. Check this out. I know you could come up with something better if you were on PC. I think that this would be awesome if it was actually the other way. Like, it's nice that it works, but it would be better if this thing actually was flipped long ways, just for circuitry wise. It's nice to have a one-way version, but the thing should be this way, not the way that it is. And of course, this is the smallest door that you can make a 3x3. It's a spiral door, but it's really fast. So that's the smallest you can go with. And then Sydney made this door. It's got really clean animation, and it uses the observer block. Yeah, if you don't understand the observer block, all it does is it detects droppers, and it also detects piston movement, block movement. So basically, it just observes the blocks. Yeah, it just observes the blocks. Yeah. So, but yeah, everything I've ever made still works on here. It just doesn't work on console because you obviously don't have block updates. But these two doors right here are ridiculous. Just because if you want a 4x4 door, I'd say that the one problem with this door is that although it might be one wide, where the input is on the very top of the device, that makes it super difficult. You know, it makes it super difficult to like, you know, if you wanted a button right here, you'd have to run the redstone up and then have it go in, and it can only be powered in a specific way. It cannot be powered. It has to be powered like at this angle with a repeater. So in you know, although it might be one wide, if you don't power it exactly like this, Like, you can also have a redstone block come from the top, but there is a risk of it breaking, which is kind of crazy if you think about that. So if you wanted to input it with a redstone block, you could. You can see, but that's it. You cannot set... You couldn't put redstone going, you know... You couldn't have the redstone just touch this device. You also can't have the redstone come in lower and power it. It has to be powering this actual... because the guy made the input this instead of making it the dropper... yeah, it makes it super difficult. I was actually kind of, I mean, honestly, I was kind of going... I've seen the stuff the guy made before this, and then it was kind of okay stuff, and then all of a sudden he came out with this 4x4, and I thought maybe he hadn't made it himself, but but he did. He came onto my channel and said that it's nice that it still has support, you know. But you're not commenting anymore, so I'm assuming you probably, you know, stepped off or something. Anyway, let me go ahead and... You know, I should actually wear my elytra and just fly off the top over here. I just keep forgetting that I have the elytra. Yeah, there's so much cool stuff you could be messing around with now, Reese. It's like I said, it's a different game. You could make villager trading centers super easy, you know. What they need right now is they need a triple piston extender to remove the trade, or even to delete the trade and then replace it with another one, so you can sit there and go through each one and get what you want relatively easy. But like, this is just one thing that you could do. Like, I did it to get all these infinity enchantments, which I'm gonna basically buy after I build the mansion. I'm gonna get as many of these sharpness stuff, and then I might actually kill some of these guys, or try and see if I can change their profession. I don't think you can change their profession after... Yeah. But I also should make them all zombies and then cure them for better deals. But I don't feel like it, honestly. I made this little chamber back here so that I could basically get a zombie to come in. And then all I had to do was just basically... The zombie would go to one of these guys, and then I just open up the gate and the zombie would go in there and attack him. And then I would close it behind him. I did it to 2 of these guys, and then I am playing on hard mode, but I thought, what if he kills them, you know, and it happens to be, you know, my mending guy, you know? I don't want that happening, so I was like, I'm just not going to risk it. In the center, oh, okay. Still same comments. Excuse me. Have a little, little bit of... I think from talking so much, I'm getting a little bit of a cough. Okay, so finishing this off, I now need these stone bricks. Put this back. Don't need apples. I think I'm still gonna need some dark oak. Definitely gonna need birch slabs, and I'm probably gonna need some more birch itself. The fireplaces. I think I can leave these here, and then I need to check on... I need to take the rest of the cobblestone out of here. Oh, look at how packed this thing is with objects. I bet you it's deleting some of them. Okay, so let's turn this off now that we have... I'm gonna need to get up there. Wow, that's crazy. How much do we have in here? You know, it's funny. Half of those items got deleted. I can guarantee you. Half of them. The whole time it was sitting there, it was just, you know, making these. So we have pretty much the maximum amount of smelting materials. So if you guys don't know, I added on this extra section, but in hindsight, I'm wishing that I actually had made the furnaces over here like I wanted to. I wish I would have just made the furnaces come off this way. So what I'm actually thinking of doing, I mean, it's going to sound crazy, but I'm thinking about using the smelter up until there's no resources left, and then digging it all up, and then I'm going to move it over this way. That way I can do a 10 by 10 by 10 area, so you can get up to 30 levels. Actually, it'd be more than 30. And then I made a, as you guys can see, so with 5 past level 20, you can get quite the XP. Now, if I want to fix my shovel, as long as you have mending, check this out, look. So as long as I'm holding it, it should actually be repairing it. Yeah, there we go. You can see it's giving me XP and also repairing. You see that? So, pretty sweet, huh? I mean, it's relatively easy. There we go. Repair it up. Whoa. That's not what I wanted to do. And all of our stuff's repaired. Pretty sweet, huh? This is why I built it. I could technically build an ender farm as well. I just don't feel like it, honestly. I don't have mending on this bow because it's cheap to just get a nether bow and then combine them together. But I probably am going to throw a bit mending on it for the 4th enchantment. And then, of course, my elytra, look, they're completely... It was the first thing that got fixed. So every time you come and use this thing, not only do you get the XP... whoops, I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. So I can either leave these to despawn, or I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a little trick. If I take everything out of my inventory, I built I built this thing over here, a little deletion device, so that I don't have to actually do it myself. And what it does is it just drops it into a cactus, because I don't really need these. Yeah, I don't really need any of this dye. I mean, I have a chest full. I don't think I'll ever need any more than that. I was gonna build my my contraption out of it. There we go. Pretty sweet though. We only got level 28, unfortunately. But it's because we actually were using it to fix our weapons. But if you came here from 0, this would give you level 30. It'll give you level 30 right off of the gate. So yeah, next, I think I'll probably do it offline, honestly. But I'm basically going to take all of these hoppers, and I'm just going to basically flip them the other way, so that it goes that way. And that way when you come here to do the device, you know, the controls will be here on this side, but you'll have basically, it'll be 10, 10, 10, and 10. So it'll basically just be a big square. So you'll be protected. If you stand in the center, even if mobs were to come, they wouldn't be able to come through because there's not going to be a gap here like I did. So that'll be sweet, huh? Yeah, I don't know what happened to you, Redstonery. If you left or what, but anyway, for people that are still watching, we have all the stuff we need to get this finished. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be the floor, so I can't use the logs for this next section. And I'm going to go ahead and temporarily just place that through. So this is going to be the top floor, and this is usually where I put the bedroom, but in all reality, it's not really the best place to have the bedroom, seriously. So next thing we need to do is to basically cover this. Now I actually wanted to use a different material. I was going to use something that looks more like a roof, But I think that I think this is probably the best way to go, is to use the original design, you know, to do it. There we go. So that's going to be the roof. I think I'm just going to leave those there. Yeah, I was tempted to try and use some top slabs or something, but there's a problem when you try and use top slabs here. That is, you can see underneath them, so... Yeah, I think if I do the elevator in the back behind the fireplace, that actually might work. You know, not a piston elevator, but a water elevator. I mean, it's not a very big... We're talking, what, 20 blocks? 20 blocks? And you need to be able to get off on each floor. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll work out good. Oops. You know, I'm going to go ahead and do that, but I do know that needs to be like this. Uh-oh. Oh, that did this wrong. Okay, it should actually be like this. All right. Whoa. All right, so it should be like that. There we go. And that's going to be the top floor, and we'll have the window. Then we're going to have a similar thing here. But first, it's going to be the same on this end as well. So technically, I shouldn't have... Yeah, this area shouldn't be, and it needs to be the same. There we go. So that would be the other part. Okay, that doesn't look right at all. What's going on there? Whoa, that scared me. I almost fell. There's what's wrong with it. Is that right? It looks right. Yeah. Weird. It doesn't look right at all to me. That those apexes don't look correct, but they are. So, all right. So I can go ahead and put the scaffolding now on the inside. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave these here because we are going to need to do some decorating and stuff. Okay, so half slabs is what I'm going to want to use now and do the upstairs floor. And it's just going to be here, just everywhere. Why you didn't join a server that is popular and many of them know how to use Redstone very well? I actually have joined those servers, and I'm gonna go ahead and just tell you that knowing how World Edit works, it is so easy to steal people's designs. Not that I think that that's what they do on the servers, but I'm going to go ahead and say that I've seen people do it. So, yeah, I've seen people, you know, if you're not really public and you go on there, people will come by, look at what you're doing, and then take your design and maybe change it slightly, and then they'll come out with it before you do. And then you'll be like, you know, yeah. I know it sounds like suspicious, but it is something to be suspicious about, honestly. Um, yeah, I'm not kidding. Okay, I think my roof is at the wrong height. It is. It's at the wrong height. I just realized it. Yeah, it's supposed to be one block down. And I think what screwed me up was the floor here. This thing right here needs to be one block down. Needs to be here. Yeah, no, I used to do that. Honestly, I actually was, I've joined Cube Hamsters thing. And those guys would come by every once in a while and look at what I was making. You know, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, you know, this guy made a new elevator. You know, oh, this guy made a new, you know, this guy made a new trap, and it's way better than mine. But I mean, the concept, you know, was there. So, but I know it sounds paranoid, but it's not paranoid if they really are taking your taking your stuff without your permission. Like I said, Redstone is more of a huge competition. Yeah, there are people that can tell. They can go, oh, nah, this guy stole this guy's thing, you know. But if you're not one of those guys that has friends backing you like that, you know, you just get your stuff stolen. You don't get credit for it. Like whenever I even talk about the good guy door, I always credit the original guy. I always say TT Lemon. He doesn't even make videos anymore. If you guys really want to know, the reason why there's not anybody doing Redstone is because everybody that does it just ends up getting their stuff stolen by somebody else. That's why I stopped doing Redstone. It's why, I mean, as soon as I realized that, you know, I could sit here, if I had a lot of followers and I was like, okay, I just made this cool device, nobody would dare steal it because people would go, hey, you just took that from that guy, you know? I don't know why I'm putting these stairs up when I have this right here. Anyway, so I basically don't like playing on a server because, yeah, I don't like playing with other people on servers because it's kind of out of my control. And there's a lot of jerks out there, seriously. Alright, I don't have that much longer to stream, but I probably will end up just finishing this off stream I don't think I want to wait till tomorrow to finish it up. It's going to take probably a couple more hours. Yeah, like I said, seriously, if you're, let me see. So I bro him. I brought him. Says Abraham. Anyway, he says, why don't I join a server that is popular and many of them know how to use redstones very well? It says, uh, I say that because I think that you're you're better than most of the YouTubers in the YouTube. Um, I disagree, honestly. Like I said, there are like about 3 different types of redstoners. Seriously, people that do redstone and that's all they do. Um, there's guys that really love doors. I mean, it's almost an obsession. You know, the making doors. It's almost an obsession. It's almost an obsession making doors. So you got those guys, and then you got guys like me that take, I'll say like elevators and big contraptions like that, and go obsess on them. You know, but usually you'll see people that obsess with like the best, Connect 4 game or a computer. You know, and the thing that's crazy is the guy that originally made the computer, nobody knows who he is, at least I don't, because he's not that popular. And so people watched his videos, watched his tutorials, recreated his design, and then they try and pawn it off as theirs. And it's basically kind of what's been going on with Minecraft for a long time, is that people will do that. Yeah, Seth Bling, he's like a whole nother dude. He knows redstone, but he also does the coding. So as like he's popular, Mumbo Jumbo's popular. All those guys, they've kind of cornered the market. So little guys like me, all that ends up happening is that we just end up making stuff, and then people take it. Seriously. Or you have to, if you want to get publicity for yourself, you have to give it to one of those guys and contact them and say, hey, I got this new thing, or even sell it. And I know that sounds crazy, but you could actually purchase redstone designs from people. You know, if you really wanted to, you could try and like, hey, I really like this. I'm a popular YouTuber, and I'm gonna go ahead and buy it off of you. Now I'm honestly would never do that, just because I wouldn't want to pawn it off as my own. What I usually do is I find failed YouTube channels, and then I'll send them a message and ask them if they mind if I was to continue, if I was to continue their work. You know, if I was to continue it, uh, yeah. And then a lot of the guys won't never reply, and so I'll wait a while. I'll wait a week or two, and if he doesn't reply, I'll just basically edit it and then change it. And so there's a lot of that. There's a lot of guys that have made the most amazing redstone stuff you can think of, and that they don't get credited for it. Right, messed up. Yeah, like I said, the whole system of it is messed up. It's not like when you're on a thing and it's like you're like, I'm a master builder. I build these things that are amazing. I'm not a master builder. You know, this is a tutorial that I seen a long time ago that me and a friend changed up a lot over the last years. The guy's really not my friend anymore, unfortunately. Um, but we kind of met, me and this dude, we met because he knew my sister. And so I met him through that, and he actually found a tutorial on this, told me about it, and I was like, oh, this is actually really nice. It's really cool. You know, it's a fun design. And so that's how I learned about this mansion. You know what? I'm gonna have to jump into the other world and check out this front piece because I don't remember. I don't remember how it goes. Okay. So it goes in the corner and then it just goes up by 1 block all the way up into 2, like that. Okay. Okay. So it comes in by 1 and then goes up like so. So I think I want to do a different design, but it's something that I think I don't want to ponder while we're all doing this. So, how come my Lytra wings didn't work there? Weird. Alright. That's starting to look good. So I could go all glass there. Or I could go with the same type of design. I think I want to do a different design though. Seriously, I think I want to do a different design. I appreciate you saying that. I just happened to read that you said that I was better than most YouTubers. I don't think so. I mean, I definitely, when it comes to elevators, I could build it. When it comes to other kind of devices, I'm not really the best at it. You know, like there are guys that are really good with doors. I'm not one of them. So I think that's the kind of design I want to go with. Okay, I got some of this. How come I can't place this? Yeah, look at that. Okay. You know, I'm going to go ahead and yeah, I should be able to just place this and it should drop. This would be another way that I could get up here, is to just basically have that. But before I had a ladder, and I would actually really like it to be much faster, so that if I'm going from one place to another, I don't have to worry about it. Okay, so I need more slabs, so let's go ahead and make another crafting table. So what's up with Seth Bling? I mean, I know you commented about Seth Bling, but what is it that your question about it is? Seth Bling's been around way longer than me, and you know, so has Mumbo, honestly. Mumbo's been around, you know, I think that his willpower to continue going, you know, is why his channel is so big. I don't know why he did. Honestly, I don't know why he's done. Why he's copying, not copying, but I don't know why he started trying to do another channel doing recording or doing like documentaries. I think he really wants to be a filmmaker, I'm assuming, and I understand that. But I mean, when you start using your own money for something like that and buying all the equipment, you know, yeah, I just personally go, if you're already successful at something and maybe you would like to be more successful, you know, if you want to change your career, I think that that's different, right? I mean, just my opinion. I can understand it though, but I sit there and I go, if Mumbo enjoys filmmaking, then that's awesome, right? I mean, that's his thing, right? Yeah, I think having the fireplace come up through the center of this building, it would be a little bit better. But I will say that it is nice to come in and you're greeted by the fireplace cracking, and it's pretty cool, I think. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, if I could get some promotion from another YouTuber, or if people actually seen what I make and go, "Oh, hey, that's cool." But like I said, in all reality, I'm just good at elevators. Seriously, I'm just good at elevators. I'm not very good at the other stuff. Seriously, unfortunately. I mean, I wish I was better. I need to. I could get better at doors, but I don't really like the whole idea of it myself. You know, like I said, I could get much better at doors. But you know, 64 of these suckers. There we go. Let's see if we can. Really do enjoy the wings here. I definitely think that it's cool. Last thing I want is a creeper coming up behind me, doing an all man on me. Yeah, this is actually so big it could actually be a piston, like a redstone house, but I actually tried to put a storage system into this, and it was getting so complex, and it's really, I just kept getting, the house kept getting bigger and bigger. If they had new technology in the game to where I could make, you know, replenishing storage systems, that were in a one wide area, but because it requires a two wide area, you can see, you can actually see it, anyway. Yeah, I was pretty shocked to see that Minecraft came back, and became not cringy. And I mean, I just gotta say honestly that I still don't understand why why they destroyed the redstone. Doesn't make any sense to me. It literally made the last of the guys that were doing redstone quit. I actually just ran into a guy the other day, and he was actually telling me the exact same thing, that he quit. He said he's the last person. He's the last person to, all of his friends stopped, so he stopped. You know? And he was like, nobody wants to play anymore. And of course, he was playing on a lower update. and he didn't play the Windows 10 edition at all. Yeah, and I understand why. I mean, honestly, it's like, you know, if you can't even do a block, whoa, if you can't even do a block update, can't even do a block update, what's the point? I think something like that might be good. I think some things like this. There we go. Yeah, I think I want to go with a different design, I think. Let's see. I think I should go to from. So maybe that. To like that. Okay, let me torch this area up real quick. Hopefully nothing spawns here. So I do have some glass. I'm probably going to have to redesign most of this, but I do want to be able to look over the village, honestly. So I can see, and then of course we could also turn the village into a... Well, actually, I think I'd have to turn a... Yeah, I don't know if I really care about getting the Totems of Undying. Honestly, I'm not really... Yeah, I think with Minecraft at this point, it's really more about, and I hate to say it, but it's really more about, you know, who keeps coming back and who keeps having the persistence to keep doing the redstone, you know? But I really do feel like, honestly, I feel like they really got the wrong message, you know? When it came to redstone. Yeah, they got the wrong message. Was it Microsoft? They did the wrong thing with it. They pretty much took the smallest community, you know? They took the smallest community, which is the redstone community, and then they didn't listen to them. You know? They didn't listen to them, and the game started dying. It's dying on PC. There are still people that play it on PC, but when it comes to console, everybody's just sick of it, you know. And I understand I understand why. I mean, why would anybody want to continue playing on console? But I'm actually not a console player anymore, I guess, right? So I probably shouldn't even talk about it. I probably won't ever do, honestly, another, you know, what is it, Windows 10 / Bedrock Edition, just because of what I've seen, you know? And how, I think how Microsoft has acted because of 4J's failure. They blamed the other people for it. Okay, that's going to be glass. Yeah, like I said, I think they blame the wrong people. You know, they blame the Redstone community for Redstone not working. But in reality, it works perfectly on the PC, and that's what everybody wanted this whole time. Everybody's wanted, you know, they just wanted it to work like it does on the PC. They want the PC edition. They don't want the Bedrock edition. They don't want the World of Tanks Mercenary. And the people that stay in, it's just because they don't want to lose the time they've invested in it. Otherwise, they would have just left. You know? And that's exactly what's happening. So, it's really hard to be a part of a community. Like, if I was a part of the PC community, you know, but I also sit there and I go, well, what is it going to take for them to make... What would it take for them to do this to PC version? I mean, what are they going to do to the PC version? Are they going to do the same thing? I mean, is there going to be a point where they just go, oh, well, we're just going to get rid of this so that people don't want to play? That scares me, honestly. It does scare me that that's a possibility that could happen in the future. Not that it's gonna, but I mean, it's definitely a possibility, right? I think, yeah. I'm pretty sure they would lose their entire fan base. We're talking like Exuma Void. But I sit there and I go, you know, you can sit here and spend 10 hours or 12 hours a day. You can make a job. Seriously, you could make a job out of Minecraft. If you really, I mean, if you could make a job out of it because that's how much stuff, and it doesn't cost much money to play it, right? It doesn't cost much money at all, you know? Seriously, it doesn't cost that much money to play it. I mean, like, I think I bought this game in when it came out 2012 on console. Then I bought this probably around the same time. Yeah. I think this is all supposed to be glass, you guys. But I could be wrong. Okay. I think I'm gonna do that. Alright. Is this all the stone I have left? I'm gonna have to make some more. Make some bricks too. Okay, so I need to take the stone out. I don't know why that one hopper has or that one furnace has the least amount. Okay, we got a lot of these, so I don't need to worry about making more, but it's starting to look pretty good, huh? What do you guys think? Yeah, it definitely looks good. Let's make, I don't think we're gonna need that much more. Seriously, I don't think we're gonna need that much more on this. Yeah, I hate to be the one sitting here and continually going, hey, you know, why did they destroy this stuff, you know? I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me, you know? I never understood why. I was like, why did they do that, you know? Why would you take a game that, I mean, everybody was happy with it. We just wanted the redstone to work properly, and so I think what they did was they went, oh, you want it to work properly? Oh, okay, so you mean you don't like the one tick? And I'm sure some asshole on the forums was like, yeah, exactly. I don't want that on here at all. And they probably have never made a piston door or anything like that. I was really surprised that my elevator actually still worked, and the only reason it worked is because, you know. But here's the thing: like they fixed piston elevators so they work right, but they destroyed. Like, I mean, it's so much easier to make a water elevator that there would never be a reason to ever use a piston elevator. It's more of a historical thing at this point, right? It's more of a historical thing. It has nothing to do with anything but with that. Okay. So, now I don't remember exactly what this back's supposed to do, so I'm gonna have to check it really quick. I can finish up over here though. We can do this. Then I'll go and check the next section. Did I come out over here? Damn, I missed. It's looking pretty good though. The upstairs is probably the best. This area. It's probably the best looking. So I think I did two little apexes here, and then I made the roof go in a little bit, but I'll probably have to go look at it. Dang it. What's up, Memer? Okay, it's looking good. Yeah, it looks real good. Yeah, I like it. I think it looks pretty decent. So I was thinking about making the villager trading center and taking these villagers and maybe putting a minecart or maybe just rowing a boat and putting them 2 floors under the ground so that I have the villager trading underneath the house. But I'm just going to tell you, I don't want to be running around in there looking for stuff and hearing, hmm, hmm, you know, so I'm just going to keep it separate. I think I might do a building over there for it where it's just basically going to be like really expensive materials, some maybe quartz, stuff like that, you know, some quartz and yeah. Okay, so don't know if I like the windows the way that they look right now. It's not bad. You know, it's not the same, but I do need to check. Let me see here. I do want to check this area here to see how I did it in the past. So let me go ahead and save. And I'm going to go look at the Potion Lab / sorting system. Okay, yeah. So from here, yeah, and then I need to add, I think that the dark oak looks better. Or not the dark oak, but I think that this looks much better than just having it this color, you know? I definitely think it looks a little better. Yeah, as you guys can see, part of the whole coolness of this is having the fireplace. Now, if the fireplace is in the middle, I might have to move the bedroom and all that. But, okay, so let me check this again. So from here, it's going to be, it goes straight across and then it does an L in. Okay, I should be able to remember that. Right. Okay. So it looks to me like right off of this, I think it goes like that. Yeah, it goes like that. Okay. I appreciate that, Alpha Dog. I think it definitely is looking good. Like I said, I'm not too sure about the chimney. Um, I still think it looks best in the back, and I think if I put it in the middle, it's just gonna chop up the whole design. But I mean, checking it and seeing how it looks is, that's gonna be the difference, right? You gotta check it, and then from there, go from there, basically. Yeah, I actually thought about making this out of like some sort of hay or hay bales, the roof, to make it look like a mansion, but make it look like, medieval kind of. But it's so flammable. And I did hear a thing about a guy who made his mansion out of like stuff like that, and what ended up happening was he got struck by lightning and it got a creeper, and then it burnt his house down on the server, which I think is kind of fun. If you really think about it, that's kind of funny. You know, it's kind of silly that happened. You know. Yeah, when I was a roofer, this used to be called a hip. This is a hip, and it's a hip going into a gable. That's what they actually call it, a gable. I know it sounds funny, but it actually is called a gable. Yeah, so this is a valley. This is a hip. This is a hip going into a gable. Yeah. Yeah, this last section after this is all going to be glass to give me some natural light, which will be cool. Hopefully I have enough here to do this. Gonna need to put torches up here. Yeah, it definitely, whoa, it definitely should look good. Yeah, it'll definitely have, yeah. Definitely have some appeal to it, I think. Like I said, it's not quite the same, not 100% the same, but pretty close, honestly. It's pretty close to what I had before. It's almost in the same location, too. That's probably the craziest part. Okay, so the rest of this should be glass. Okay. We just need, I don't think 24 pieces is going to do it. Let's go check our clay. Looks like it's still burning. We got 34 bricks. I don't know why this one doesn't do. I feel like they're all different. Oh, we're out of material to burn. Okay, I'm gonna need to grab some coal. I really don't want to turn that on and get infinite. I mean, it's nice to have infinite resources, but it takes so long. So I'm just gonna go ahead. It's a 6 time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more of these, and I can put away some of this wood because, yeah, I am not gonna need these half slabs. Well, actually, you know what? I am gonna need some half slabs. I shouldn't need any more pane glass, so I could probably put that up. Am I gonna need more pane? No, I should be okay. I can always come back. I'm probably not gonna need these either, but I'm gonna keep them, and I'm gonna take these. Okay, we're definitely gonna need those, and then the stone. I don't think I'm going to need more of that, so I'm just going to put it with redstone so that I can easily craft some redstone if I need it. Yeah, I don't think I have too much more that I really want to do as far as the survival goes. Yeah, I don't have too much more that I want to do. Yeah, I think, like, I don't really want to make an end farm. And they are a pain in the ass. And then you have to go all the way to the end. You know? You have to go to the end, and then that's a whole thing. Every time you want to get XP, and then you sit there and go AFK for an hour. I mean, it's not terrible, you know, but definitely. Okay, let's see if we can get the same look. So I'm thinking. Okay, so I have it there. Let's go up by 3 blocks. Okay. And then I'm going to put 2 torches here. Last thing you want is a creeper dropping down on the roof. Which, unfortunately, I have had happen to me. Okay. Yeah, it's looking good. We just need to get that dark oak back into it on the top. But it came out, I think it came out pretty good. Yeah. Could technically do a 3rd deck, but I think it would ruin the look of it. Do I have any more of these? I do, actually. Yeah, it's weird, because I remember you should be able to drop these. But, you know, whatever. There we go. Okay, let's get some light. What's up, bastard? I forgot to light this whole area up, didn't I? Okay, so that's skipping 4 over. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh. Should be good. The rest of this should be okay. Okay. Some more torches. Okay. Oh yeah, I needed the coal for... I totally forgot. I think we can get rid of the scaffolding in the front. The decoration's probably going to be the hardest part, honestly. Okay, so I need to... so we ran out of material there. And then these aren't burning because there's no coal in them. So I'm just going to switch it over to coal. Just because it's less. There we go. I don't have any more, but I'll put the... I believe it's 5 stacks of bamboo. If you look in here, it's 5 stacks to do 1 stack, which is kind of ridiculous if you think about that. Yeah, you made it, man. I'm still streaming. I'm going to be ending this soon, though. Gotta eat breakfast. Technically lunch, but... we've gotten most of it done. I just need to figure out how I want to do the rest of the design. Yeah, it looks okay. You're just off work. It is almost 1 o'clock for me. So yeah, I need to, I'm gonna need to put some more, I'll just do this as I go. So I have plenty of dark oak logs. So I think this should be enough for me to mine out these areas. I just don't think I'm gonna be able to, unfortunately. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the dark oak to, do the right thing without me having to dig up some of the stuff I've already built. What I mean by that is, like, when I do this, it's going to be sideways, you see? So, I mean, good to try that. And then this. So do that. I don't know if that's necessarily what we're going for, but I mean, it does break it up a little bit to have this. Maybe even do that. And then I think I threw the window panes away. Yeah, I put them up, of course. So I'm gonna have those things on me. I probably should have slept. It's okay though. So I think that looks a little better. Yeah, I think that looks a little better, and I think I could break that pattern up as well, making it look a little cleaner. Yeah. It's 3 for you? Yeah, it's pretty awesome having this, seriously, because honestly, like, I calculated the other day, I could move my base. Seriously, I could move my base, um, almost everything that I have, I can move it all in shockers. I'd have to go get some more, but I could basically take every single resource I have. Um, not every single chest, obviously, but I could take everything important and literally move my base in 3 trips instead of taking 20. I don't know why my son didn't take that with him. Okay, let me grab some more panes. Okay. There we go. Ah! That didn't work. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well, my bad. Yeah, I think I like this look better. Yeah, I definitely think I like it broken up and not just like that. I actually was thinking about making this a like stripping the log of its color and then going with bricks, but I still like the classic look of it, honestly. I don't know why, I just do. Okay, so gonna need to dig all this up. Okay, so I should be able to just do that, go. Not too difficult. That was going to be a lot harder than that, honestly. Okay. There we go. Looks a little better. Did you know that the king of random guy died? Yeah, I actually do. I thought that was pretty crappy. But, you know, I hate to say it, but parasailing, skydiving, you know, the riskiest thing about it is that you're gambling your life away. And I think that, you know, I'm not saying it's, you know, it's okay, but I definitely think that, you know, it's kind of, to me, it's like, you know, an accident, you know, something that's made by men, it's prone, it's not a perfect creation. It never will. I don't even think a robot can be perfect, you know, and I think that that's, you know, like, you just never know what's going to happen, and you can sit there and go, oh, it's God or something like that, but, you know, to me, it can be just simple faulty equipment, you know. I've actually, you know, been on roller coasters and something said, don't do it. This is not, you know, this is not safe. You know, nothing happened, but that thing was shaking and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So, I don't know. You know, me myself, I think that it could be one of the more dangerous things. I think that the when you have the motor running and stuff, I think that that's actually the safest way, right? It's the safest way to do it. But I still can't help but go, that's crazy, you know? One thing goes wrong, or, you know, two things go wrong, that's it. Even that, I mean, that's 50-50. But, you know, I feel bad you know, that happened to the guy. I do. I think it's horrible. But I also got to sit there and go, you know, you kind of take that risk when you're doing something like that. And to me, it's like a lesson of, you know, I don't even like swimming in the ocean, you know? Seriously, I know that the chance of getting killed by a shark is slimmer than lightning and stuff, but I'm like, that still is not, that's not good odds. It's not good odds for me, you know? But that's just me. So, like I said, I definitely think it's horrible that that happened to the guy, you know? But I gotta say, you know, when you're paragliding, you know, one thing goes wrong. I think they even have a secondary chute, you know? One thing goes wrong there, and that's it, you know? Scary. Yeah, I'd let you join, but I don't actually have, this isn't a server, so. This is just basically Hermitcraft at this point. They say Hermitcraft, but it's really team, you know, team play, you know? That's the part that trips me out, is that these will actually fall, but not if you place them against something, which kind of means like why do you have to build the scaffolding from the top up? It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, so so I guess what I could do is I could try to make a pattern here. I'm gonna have to dig it up a couple of times, I think. Let me. So I could do something like that. So do that. Get rid of this. And I could get rid of that. Kind of add a little. Something like this. And then maybe do like one log there. Something like that. Kind of break up that pattern a little. Could try and do like a checkerboard thing. Like this. Let's see. Okay. Something like that, maybe? I definitely want to make this window a little smaller. So I'm thinking something like this. See what it looks like from a distance. Yeah, it should be okay. I mean, it's a big area. You'll be able to see the bed, the fireplace, and everything from outside. I don't know if I like this necessarily. Maybe I should do this. I think that, and then I don't know. This kind of makes it look like it's a rocket ship or something. So let's kind of get rid of that. Not too bad. I think it kind of looks, it kind of fits the theme, I think. I think it's good. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Yeah. Still don't know if I want to do the fireplace there. I forget how do you get it to fly off? I think if you're in the water. I can't remember how to do it. I thought it was really easy to fly from the water. Yeah, it definitely looks cool. Yeah, I still think I want to go with different colors, but I think it looks even better. Yeah. It's cool looking. It's pretty big though, huh? This thing's massive. Yeah, it is the bigger version of the mansion. So when I designed this, I technically made it so you could do two rooms per floor, you know. But the one that you basically are on the most is the bottom floors. So that's probably my next thing. I'm probably going to do that in episode 2. I'm going to probably mess around with the other one. Whoa. Damn husk. Oh, it's a... What's it called? I definitely don't have enough torches. Not even close. I'm pretty sure it's that room up there. But yeah, I think that instead of having an elevator in, you know, a water elevator in the middle of the house, or even putting the fireplace where you could basically sit around it, I still think that having it where it was and then putting, you know, I could put glass here and just some soul stand down at the bottom, and you can go up really easily. I could have one side goes up, one side goes down, kind of a thing. Like literally where you fall on one side. I could probably do signs, you know, signs going down. Dang it. What the heck, bastard. As his arrow killed himself. Break yourself. Okay, I don't even have any torches. I need to go get some more coal. Yeah, I wish my son was more into this. He's not really at the age yet where he's like, you know, he wants to, you know, things to come easy. He doesn't want to, you know. I don't think he realizes that it's actually fun. It can actually be super fun to build something on your own, and you get that feeling of accomplishment, you know. Oh, whoops. I didn't hit the space bar. I didn't do it again. I don't know why I sometimes can do that and I just sometimes can't. I forget that when you're using the duration 3s, that it literally launches you up in the air at a ridiculous height. It's not ridiculous, obviously, but it's definitely... Did he really have a flame bow? Crazy. That's insane. Okay. I need to, what I think I would like to do is lanterns. Now, when I was ranking up those villagers, I did manage to purchase a bunch of lanterns. So I'm thinking about decorating this whole area. Wow, why is this area tripping out? Do you see that? The shadowing? I'm probably getting some lighting bugs. Yeah, and then this I got to figure out how wide I want it to be. And then there's going to be the underneath. So this is actually not even... I think I have about 2 more episodes before this is going to be done. Seriously. I think figuring out... Like I said, I think it's going to be easy to have this area here. Have it be soul sand and just have it so you can get up really fast, and then maybe over here in the front I'll have it where you drop down. You know, you could just drop down into a little bit of water. So you'll have your up elevators and your down elevators on each side of the house. That way I don't have to run the whole distance, you know? I think that's definitely the easier way to go. And I think I want to go glass, because I'd like people to see it. And so it would actually only take, you know, 2 signs and just a teeny bit of glass to do this, you know? It's not going to be as hard as it sounds anyway. Yeah, I had some stuff here in the old mansion, but I'm thinking that, like I said, this could just be where you drop down and land in a puddle of water, and then, you know, I think it'll look cool too because you'll have some water features in the house. So let's go get some soul sand and we'll try it. I got some glass. Just give it, give it a look. Do I have? I think I cooked some glass. There we go. Okay, I think I would definitely want to do regular glass. I'm gonna have to leave all this stuff here and just know that it's here so I can continue working on this, because yeah, because the water features, you actually won't see them. Oh, hey, wait a minute, I think I have my bricks. My bricks should be ready. Why is there so much stone in this? Wow. That one's getting overdone. Actually, you know what? Let me take this out and I'll stick it back in there. I know what happened to it was there was stuff blocking some of these, like right here, right? I want to keep the stone bricks. Stone bricks. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I think it's looking pretty good. I mean, this is probably the best thing about the desert, is that there's such open ground. You know, it does require a lot of torches though. I've been collecting some diamonds and coal with my huge strip mine, but it's been kind of rough, honestly, because the TNT mining technique, I think, is actually limiting how much resources I'm getting as far as cobblestone goes. But okay, so we got plenty of bricks. At least we should have enough for the chimney. I'm gonna go ahead and put these together and make bricks. Okay. So I'm pretty sure it's just 4 like that, right? Yeah, that's correct. Get a stack. There we go. So this should be okay. I got some more recipes, huh? So there was a real potential to have an accidental burn down on the house. So what I did was I made the chimney humongous. So like that. But now that we have the I forgot to get those. Now that we have the campfires, we can get a smoke effect and get what we're looking for, and we can also cook on them, which makes it so much cooler, right? So we could do this. I wanted to see if it would actually catch fire, because that's what happened before. So I would like this fireplace to be, I really would like it to be open, you know, kind of open, but we don't exactly have, yeah, I think no matter how I do this, it's going to end up having to have a front on it. I could technically use some sort of glass on it, but I wanted to see if it was going to catch fire. Yeah, I wanted to see if it was going to burn anything, because I remember before that I think I had to make the fireplace pretty big. So let's take a look at what glass would look like. I mean, it might look horrible. Well, I mean, it will give you that. You'll see the smoke. It's going to be sweet looking. Oh, and I don't actually need the stuff underneath it. So let me grab grab that out of there because we're going to be making a basement. And obviously we're going to want to have the ambience of the fireplace in there as well. Okay, so so the water elevator going up would be something like this. And then it would be two like that. And then we'd have some signs here. And then I just fill it up with water. Technically, I just need some kelp. I didn't actually realize it, but I've been using whole bucket sources of water. But you can apparently just use kelp, you know, which kind of sucks for me. But, you know, hey. Yeah, and that's as far up as we need it to go, honestly. I think it doesn't. I think it will look nice. I can always change it in the future. But instead of having stairs, we can use this entire area, this entire space for decorating, and we'll end up having the water here instead. I think might be a better option. You know, and it's kind of more modern, I think, having the elevator. More modern. I think the only bad part will be, you know, when you're coming down, you know? When you're coming down, that's probably the only bad part about it will be that you're going to be falling down instead of, you know. But it should be fun. I mean, we'll have a little bit of water going on there. Now, I could cover it up and put like a door there. That would be the other route. The biggest problem that we run into is that when you're in here and you step into it, it's going to want to shoot you up. So you're going to have to basically push this way. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and I'm going to make my first chest. Go ahead and finish this off as well. I definitely want to see the smoke because we haven't been able to do that before. And I was like, wouldn't it be so awesome if you could actually have smoke? I mean, you're burning stuff, it should smoke, you know, and obviously they have changed that, so. Yeah, so this is probably going to be the one issue I think that might make this build look bad. Is that if I put these whole blocks here, you're going to see them. So I wonder, can I make slabs? I'm pretty sure I can make brick slabs. Let's see if we can make some. Why didn't my elytra work? Yeah, I think they added in brick slabs. They may or may not have. I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, I definitely think not having stairs where you go up and down constantly or running and you just get into an elevator would be a better way, but I don't know if it'll actually work. Like I said, I might have to have like one going up one floor and then another coming up from this one, which would just make it, you know, easier to just have stairs. It looks nicer with the stairs as well. So, but if you want to actually, like, I usually have a ladder going up, so the only way you can get up to the top is with a ladder. Okay, so we have a crafting table here. So, can we make... We can. So I don't need that many. I think maybe that much would be good. Okay, let's oh, that sucks. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I definitely think that having the glass might be the way to go. Seriously. It adds so much light to the room and it looks good. I think it looks good anyway. You can kind of see the next fireplace, which is cool. Yeah, I think it looks nice. So at some point we'd want to make a transition from glass to the actual um, yeah, bricks. So I'm thinking okay. I'm gonna need these for downstairs. So let me see, if I was to continue this glass theme all the way up, I don't think it would look very good. I think that I probably want to stop the glass here and then go to bricks. So I think something like this would be nice. And then I can add some more campfires here. So it'll be like a more like a realistic campfire thing. I mean, you can see the wood cooking. It definitely looks a little better. I don't know about having the glass here, though. I mean, yeah, we'll have to see. Okay, ouch. My son actually figured out relatively quick how to, I'm just going to do this. Oh, I still got more, huh? Wow, we got a lot of bricks coming here. Is that it? There we go. Okay. Dang it. All right. So I think that this is definitely the way to go. I don't know how it's going to look. Dang. Still out. I want this thing to be huge. I want this fireplace to come up like another couple blocks at least. Oh, I also forgot to glass up this. Give myself some natural skylight action. Alright. No more glass. And I'm going to have to go dig up some more clay. Okay, let's... get some more glass and I'll go on a clay search. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to need my... I know that I've missed some places over here for clay. Like, I actually went over there and flew over there. I think we might be able to go and search using the elytra. Okay. So yeah, the lanterns, I don't remember where I put them. I'm gonna have to search for them. Yeah, something cool too, I don't know if you guys know this, but if you max out your villager as a librarian, look, you can buy name tags for 20. Pretty nice, huh? I need to get some more emeralds off those guys because they have good deals. It's like 5 books for 3 emeralds or something. It's a pretty good deal. Actually, let me see. Yeah. So 7 emeralds or sorry, yeah. So for paper, you get 24, you get 1 emerald, and if you make an actual book, this guy doesn't have it actually. You know what? This is probably where I have all that stuff. Yeah, I bought some compasses for maps. I got all this paper and books, emeralds, and then here's all those lanterns, which we're gonna use on the mansion. And then, yeah, that's gonna be nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna need to restock up. I'm just gonna grab a little bit more fireworks for flying around. And then I gotta use the restroom, you guys. I am going to go into a safe place because the mansion is not 100% safe. I will be right back, you guys. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright. So I think I want to dye the beds, I think. I don't know what theme color I want to use. I like the fact that there's the red bricks makes me think I want to use that. Okay, so I did make this launch pad. It's completely unnecessary, but I just figured, I mean, I just kind of guessed it, like what I wanted to do with it, so. Oops, I did not, I didn't actually, hold shift. I did it again. I have my elytras on, right? God, why is this so hard to time? All you have to do is hold space bar. Why didn't it work? I think I have to double tap it. It's probably the sensitivity on my keyboard. Yep. Of course I wasted like 6. So we could get some kelp here and we can use that to use 1 water source. So I need to get a potion of night vision. Potion of night vision. Do we have any potions of night vision? I have 1 left. Should probably make another one. Yeah. Need 1 of these, and then of course we want it to have more time on it. 8 minutes is a long time, I think. Okay, so that, and that. We'll come back and we'll have another night vision. Okay, so yeah, and then I think also something is to get the shield out of your hand so it's not blocking everything. Makes a difference, I think. There we go. So, oh, there's some clay right there. Wow, how did I miss all that? need like Fortune or something on here. That Aqua Affinity really coming in. I think I also have another. Yeah, I did this search before, just looking on, you know, at basic stuff. Is this all? It's all. Wow, that's crazy. I'm not seeing any. You know why I'm not seeing any? Because I stripped it all. Let's get some kelp too, since we're here. Let me get my air back. I fell asleep. I think it's cool that they made it so stuff floats. And I do like the fact that you know, fishing. They really buffed up Minecraft. Honestly, they buffed up. They made it a lot easier to play. Okay, let's go searching. Oh, I see some. I see some more. You know what's funny? And I'm not kidding about this. Like, real clay actually is. It's under the ground. You know, it's usually under. You know, it's in specific areas. Okay, let's take another search around. We've gotten plenty so far. Oh, look at that right there. There's some more. I really should have used night vision. I would say if you guys are going to do this, you guys should definitely, if you're going to look for clay, you should definitely, you know. So you guys want to see something crazy? See how the block, it became a ghost block? Look at that. That was a problem in console a long time ago, and they still, now they've transferred it somehow onto the Java edition. How do you do that? Look, here's some more I walked straight past when I was doing the search. I only did like a surface. This is a, wow, I probably could have done that whole chimney just doing this one area right here. I think it's weird how some of them float and some of them don't. Yeah, isn't that funny? How do you break the game so bad that you actually make a bug that was from a different game, a different version of it, transfer, I mean it's a different console version of it. How do you make that happen? Doesn't make any sense to me. I think I need to get some duration ones on this, because I mean it really is shooting me up, right? Ooh. I'm all oof. Okay, let's see. Stupid corporation. Huh. So tired of these corporations corporating on me. They're always corporating. Look at the night vision, looks crazy. Right? I mean it looks insane. Let's make bricks together. Yeah, I think that this is actually just, you know, yeah, I thought it being a double piston extender was actually going to make it a little better, but I don't even think that the double piston extender, I mean, it definitely gets you up higher. You know, it definitely gets you up higher. Damn creepers. So yeah, I think next episode, or actually I think tomorrow, what I'm going to end up doing, anybody that's watching, yeah, the shader on this is really nice. I was actually really surprised that uh, Captain Sparkles, he used the Saldor's regular shader, which basically makes it so it's night vision all the time, but you can't tell when it's like this. You can't tell where to put torches. Like, I can see over there that that's probably a spawn point that needs a torch, right where that guy is standing. And so you would have to actually make visual marks and run over to the guy and place it instead of like you can see what I did here. I just looked at where there was dark patches and put the torches. Obviously, I did a little too much, but it's not like I'm running low on coal. But yeah, I was actually really shocked to see Saldor, doing that. It was kind of, I thought it was, I was like, wait, what? I just heard a skeleton, it sounded like. I think it's funny when you get attacked by like a wave of 6 baby zombies. I don't know if you guys have ever had that happen. That should be enough to finish off, at least finish off some of this. It's been 8 minutes already. Okay, so how big should we make this chimney? I mean, honestly, I think I should go huge with it. I mean, dang. Okay, so we get decent smoke, but I think that I would like the smoke to be even higher. So I'm going to basically place in and make it look like we just got a rager going. So I'll have, I think I want to bring the chimney up just one more block. You have a cave? What do you mean? You mean like that's where your base is? Those are the best kind of bases. Actually, the only reason I'm doing this cave, the only reason I'm doing this, yeah, the only reason I'm doing this mansion was to get us to stop being in the village. Because we just kind of moved in, took over. We actually killed most of the villagers accidentally by not giving them proper beds. And then I finally figured out, that it's really easy to do a villager breeding. And all you have to do is give them a job and then throw carrots at them on the ground. And they will pick them up and breed. And so you can see I'm at max level right now. So max level. I actually, look, there's 5 beds over there. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, so I could technically get one more villager in here. But like I said, I want to make a villager trading like area where it's inside of a building, and I want it to be like 10 villagers, 10 villagers, 10 villagers, and that way I have like, armor enchantment, and then we can go with other stuff, right? We can make different kinds of villagers. Yeah. So, anyway. The reason why it's like this is so they can't escape, and then I basically made it so I could take a boat and take the villager over here, and they come through. But I kept noticing that they kept making. There was 5 iron golems at one point, which made me think maybe, and like if I don't make this an enclosed area where zombies cannot get in, like right now, if I wasn't careful, a skeleton could walk over here and shoot these guys, you know, and kill them. So I definitely want to change the way I got this. Their careers are locked, so they'll always have their career, which is good because I have it locked in, so I can move them without them losing their career. Um, anyway, okay, let's get some more. Yeah, yesterday episode I was walking along like this, and I don't know why, but it looked like there was a slime like hopping because I was walking right, and I was like, hey, look, there's a slime on the surface, and it was just this. Isn't that funny? Oh, we're still cooking. Yeah, this method is not working right. The hopper cart isn't dropping them properly into this. Yeah, let's actually check this theory because all of those should light up to do one piece, and I should get them all in here really quick. That's the whole point of it being a super smelter. So you get your stuff quick, but if it's not putting the items in properly, yeah, doesn't make no sense to me, but whatever. One thing good about bamboo is that it takes, I think it's 5 pieces of bamboo to cook one item, so it doesn't burn, like it doesn't remind you that you're wasting coal, you know? That's probably one of the good things about it. I really have this area lit up quite well. I'm actually kind of shocked that I haven't been attacked randomly by a creeper or by something, you know? Okay, so I think we're doing good here. We just need to get back up there. Look at the duration of this. It gets you up this high. So this is duration 3 rocket. So duration 3. So I'm thinking that this will be. Oh, dang it! I didn't want to do that. So I think this should look good from a distance. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think that fireplace is too big? Do you have a tutorial on that smelter? We can make it right now if you want to. It's really easy. Yeah, let's check the inside too. Make sure no forest fires have happened. Yeah, the smelter just needs coal and a minecart. It's really cheap. I mean, in comparison to the other stuff, but what do you guys think? Do you guys think that, I mean, that like kind of looks a little, I don't know. I don't think it looks very good. I mean, maybe it does. I think I'll leave it for now, and then if I get bored with it, I'll change my mind. And I'm starting to have second thoughts, you guys, about yeah, I'm having second thoughts. I think I want to just do stairs. The thing is that when you come in and you're like, oh, I want to go to my room, then you go like this, and you go up the stairs, and then you go around and you go up the stairs again, and you do the same down here. So it's kind of like, kind of wanted to have something different, but I mean, I don't need this much space. I could live, me and my son, we could live in just this square area. We don't need all this space. So I think using the stairs is the way to go. And I'd like the fireplace, but it's up to you. Well, you see me make it, right? It's not that hard. I just made fire or campfires and then put them inside. It's pretty easy. Okay, so So yeah, should I... Let's see if we make a water elevator, what happens. I want to see what happens if we... Yeah, I actually didn't know it, but kelp will make one... it'll make a solid water block source. So I have water. I just need signs, which I have. I had a bunch, so there we go. Signs, and then I can put this bow back here. And I should have some more stuff inside my backpack here. Okay. Yeah, if I was to just make this entire area farm, you know, and light it all up, it would look like some sort of southern, you know, thing. Yeah, this thing over here is actually really easy if you look at it. So there's a couple ways that this can be done. The way that I did it is kind of not proper. So if I have this on another world, I actually made this one different because I can get fuel, unlimited fuel from this. So what it does is it generates infinite bamboo. And so if I just literally do, you know, like right now it's designed to put it directly into the back here. So you can see that after a couple, I don't know, 10 minutes, you know, after about 20 minutes, it'll fill the entire thing up with bamboo. So, but as far as this design, it's just literally furnaces with this and a minecart. But I did want to go ahead and tell you that I actually was looking at this just now and realized that this is actually in the wrong spot. And I should fix it because it's supposed to detect it in a different way. And what I mean is that I'll show you. So this is supposed to be like that, and then you're supposed to get your signal detection off of it from here, right? And then I just didn't want it sticking out far, but looking at it, I keeps reminding me that it's not actually correct. So, so yeah. Anyway, so this then powers redstone here. But yeah, here in a second, I'm going to. There we go. Okay, so the redstone goes there, and so what it does is, as soon as it detects something, you can do it either way, but having it down lower like this is actually how it's supposed to be. So now we put this here, and so now if something goes into the minecart, if something goes into it, for instance, if I throw this cobblestone, it should send a signal through here, which it doesn't appear that it's actually working. Let me see here. Did I do this wrong or something? Yeah, it has items in it. This is actually supposed to be detecting it. What the hell? Yeah, the minecart, it should be detecting. Maybe there's something up with it. Let me see. I might have to go to that world anyway. I was actually getting ready to end this stream, but since you asked for it, I could actually show you. Yeah, this should be detecting that. Why is that not detecting it? That's crazy. I guess you can't detect hoppers anymore? I think I just have it wrong. Let me see. So so lawn guy, if you want to make that device, It's right here. It's just simple. It's just yeah. All it does is just load the furnace. One side does coal, and then one side does this. So this is the industrial version, right? So one side loads coal, one side loads the material you're smelting. So this is actually the bigger version of it. But the one you seen that I had, you know, you don't need a lever on it. So let me show you. Like, this is actually what this is actually what we would want to have. Let me see here. Okay, so I guess we do have to detect it off of the chest. I guess I was right. Okay. So, yeah, we can do that really quick. It's not very hard to make. I'll come back to this world. Just let me finish fixing this so I don't end up going, you know, what would I break here? So it definitely looks like I just screwed up on it, is all. I was right about it. Yeah, it has to detect the chest. So this should work. So this one right here, it should auto detect, you know, items. So if you place items, it's going to make the cart go. So if I throw in cobblestone, it should detect it. What the hell? Let me try it again. Okay, so you drop in your stuff, and it sends it to go drop it. It comes back, gets some more stuff, and then it, yeah, there's nothing in it. So it does work this way, but and then it cooks here, and then if you add this little bit of redstone here, you can actually store the stuff instead of directly putting it in the box. And what ends up happening is you can end up getting your XP from this. So for instance, that's what this whole machine is right here. It stores XP. So, but yeah. Okay, so now that I have that fixed and it's working, I'll show you the proper version, because this one right here is kind of like two different ones. I'm using this infinite source of, yeah, I'm using an infinite source. Yeah, I can show you real quick. This is basically what we're using. Now this I couldn't show you because I actually had to watch Exumavoid's video, and I basically just looked at what he had built and then copied what I seen him do, because there isn't any tutorials on how to do this. But if you're on console, this will not work. If you're on Windows 10 edition, it will not work. It only works on Java. So okay, but this design is meant to be different. So I'll show you that here in a second. You do not need, by the way, you don't actually have to have, like, I have so much stuff going on in this world that to try and reduce lag, I don't want this minecart going all the time. So all you really need is a power rail here and this lever. And if the minecart goes back and forth, it won't matter. You get your chest and you stick your chest onto it and you dump your stuff in, and if the minecart's constantly going, you don't even need this stuff. You don't. The problem you run into is that if you don't power it like this and you power this block, this furnace will never allow items into it. So I'll show you. You play PC? Okay. All right. Well, that's a good thing. You've chosen wisely. Seriously. I chose console for my first 3 years of playing, and you can see where I am now. I'm on the PC Master Race. Master Race. I got the so my wings, if you check them out, they're actually Optifine wings. So they customize them. But I can change these to a custom image if I really wanted to. So that's cool. Yeah, if I wanted to. Like, I was thinking about doing an American thing, but okay, so we were doing something. Look at this cat who's tripping. Gonna go right into the fireplace. Oh, look at way to get stuck there, brah. Okay, so the fireplace is pretty self-explanatory. Okay, I don't remember what I was doing on here. Oh, I was doing I was doing water. Okay, I have water here. We only are gonna need 2 buckets. So I should be able to go to the top here. I should be able to go to the top. I'm just gonna basically kind of nerf my way up in here real quick. Okay. Okay, so I just put 1 bucket. Oh, I need signs in here. It's okay. It doesn't matter. There's no redstone in here. It shouldn't actually fall out, but to prevent it from, like, once these are full water sources, it will fall out. So I'm going to have to put signs here to prevent it. There we go. And I might as well do this side too. I'm actually thinking of closing this and just making it so it goes straight to the attic and then having stairs. And that, I think, would be the way to go. I think. Bert cat. Hey, Bert. What's going on, Bert? Bert cat here. Can I get in here and put the bucket? Okay. So we got that in there. Now I need to go get some soul sand. Dang it. Thought I was going to get some air off of that, but nope. It's okay. I might as well run it. Okay. So soul sand would be in the nether stuff. Okay, so gonna need 2 pieces of that. Alright. Apparently you can run and then get stuck in a little area and fire it, and you can just go hauling ass across stuff. Okay, so now that we have the soul sand, we can place our soul sand here. And you'll look, it's not giving us bubbles. So what we do is we take this kelp. Oh, I can't place it on soul sand, can I? Okay. So I gotta pick, I think it might be, is it sand I gotta do? Like actual, or dirt or something? Maybe dirt. Maybe it's gotta be dirt for the kelp. And what the kelp does is it makes everything one solid block. So this really isn't that far. I don't even think it's even worth doing. Honestly, it's really small area. So that should make the entire area one whole solid block. So now we can go back in and dig this up. And then I should be able to throw in the soul sand. Now I'm going to have to put the soul sand down in the attic or basement. There we go. So now now we have a elevator. So we're gonna do the same with this. And it should be, there we go. So you can see, you just get up to the 3rd floor really fast. Yeah, it looks like this cat wants to live here, huh? We should probably go catch some fish or something, huh? And keep that cat here. It kind of looks like my cat that died, Coco. And it's a skittish, too. So my cat, Cocoa Beans, was hella skittish. So the next issue that we run into would be... This would be the area we want to fall into. So I'm just going to put some water source blocks there to see if it'll help me, keep me from dying anyway. Or keep me from taking damage. Not, I mean, I have feather falling, so it doesn't really matter, but I mean, just simply having that. Okay, we want it to be right there. There we go. Okay, so now when I fall down, it should be okay, hopefully. Okay, and then I just realized that this should probably be a solid block here. I wonder if it goes underneath the floor. No, it doesn't. Okay, so now we should be able to fall from up there, and it should be okay. Let me go ahead and... Alright, let's do this. So I'd come in here, and then I don't see... Yeah, there's no way we're stopping on the 2nd floor. So this would only work for this area, as you can see, right? It only works for that. So this is... So I could basically just make this a solid area, and I mean, it could literally go from the basement, and so if I ever want to just go up to the top floor really fast, it's a one-way trip. I could technically use a piston to stop myself from going up and just stopping right here on this floor, but I think the stairs will look good, honestly. Okay, let's go get some raw fish really quick. I should probably sleep too. I do like it though. I mean, I do think it works. It looks good. Okay, put this here. I'm gonna keep some scaffolding here and maybe some campfires. Yeah, I think we have everything else we need. Oh, I forgot to double tap the mouse bar. I did it again. So funny. You'd think I would get used to it. Okay, I forgot that it's nighttime, so I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. Yeah, there's so much nice river around here. I should probably move mine and my son's bed, by the way, since I'm here. And I can take the components back and give them back their village. Do you work or YouTube and I sit mobile homes? Wait a minute. Do you work or just, I'm assuming you're saying just YouTube and I set mobile homes. Yeah, when you say you set mobile homes, you mean like you, I don't actually get what you mean by that, lawn guy. I do understand like the work part, but I'm actually disabled. That's actually yeah. So I'm disabled. Uh-oh. How the hell did a creeper get up in here? Okay, so that'll be where the bed is gonna be. I need to put some stuff here. Oops, I just did the wrong area. So yeah, we should be able to just fall in here without even holding space, and it's a quick way down. Yeah, and then now I just need to figure out how the stairs should go. So are you ready for that tutorial on how to make that thing? How to make the smelter? It's just a simple resource-friendly one. I don't even remember where I've seen it. I know it's a really old design though. That I can tell you. I remember. So it's a very old design. There we go. So technically I could just do another set of stairs, but let me see. I set mobile home blocks, skirt, and decks. You know what's funny? I own a double wide, and that's where I'm actually living right now. Is in a double wide, and I'm actually getting ready to have it. I'm getting close to having my. I'm getting close to having to have my have it. What is it? Leveled? You know where it gets you have to level it. So I gotta say that's a super small world. Oh, you live in one too? Well, they're the best, dude. I don't care about like I ain't paying $500,000 for a house. Sorry, you know. Nope. You you guys got the wrong person. Yeah, I live in California, so yeah, it's horrible. If you want to buy a house out here, you have to. I mean, obviously, being disabled, there's no way. There's no way they're gonna. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to. You know, afford that. Afford a house. It's just too expensive. 85K for Mila. Uh. Let's see. Yeah, relevel. Yep, I gotta relevel it. Are you talking 85K for a house or 85K for your trailer? Because the one that I bought, well, not trailer, but the mobile home, the one that I purchased, it actually has, oh man, you know what? I need to put this extra scaffolding in here. The one that I purchased, I got it for about 50,000. Oh, on 2 acres. Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotcha. That's what I wish I did. Seriously, I wish I had 2 acres of land. I'm actually in an actual park. So yeah, I'm in a park. Unfortunately, it's not bad because they have limits where I live to how much they can raise up money. You know, but yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking that okay, I think I can do this because there's no way I'm getting there's no way you're stopping here. So I'm thinking that yeah, I'm thinking this would be cool. So I'm also thinking that I might want to make it look like that. I might even want to change this out for like a solid block. Yeah, I think I might actually go with like some sort of a post or something, just to make it look better. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should stick with like, or I should go with like dark oak like this. Or stone brick actually might be the way to go. Just something that would pop. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna leave it how it is for right now. Let me go ahead and do this one too. Yeah, you're in Texas. Yeah, I actually was told like before I took this place that they were like, somebody said, you know, don't get make sure you get own the land or they'll screw you over. And I'm like, it's actually only bad like that. It's only bad. Oh, you know what? I just realized I may not be able to. Oh crap! You know, I'm gonna have to replace this. Dang it! I just realized that there's no way to get back up here. So I'm gonna have to. Okay, let me do this. I have to have it here, like this. So what do you think about have you seen the thing about how Donald Trump is trying to blame that shooting in El Paso? He's blaming it on video games. I'm like, I could guarantee you right now that I've only played one video game where you go and start shooting a bunch of innocent people. Um, and yeah, I was like, I know the guy is slick. You know, he's definitely slick. But I gotta say, I was a little shocked that he was trying to be that slick. I was like, really blame it on the video game industry? I'm like, I don't see how a video game is gonna make somebody, you know, get so racist and so afraid that they're getting taken over. You know, would I ever use mods? I used to. I won't use them anymore though. I don't really like them. It's just literally a preference. I don't want to learn all the new crap, you know? I'm pretty much a redstone person, so like I did use I forget what mod it was. I used a mod I cannot remember the name of it. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the mod, unfortunately. Yeah, that mod though, I couldn't remember the name of it. It was called God. Anyway, it was a huge mod pack and it had everything. It had like a thing where it would automatically dig an area out for you and you had to make like a motor and engines and stuff, and it was just, for me it was just kind of like a waste of time. But yeah, I don't know about I definitely like seeing the smoke, you know. uh there are other problems, and he played games and they blamed the game and not the mental issues. Yeah, I gotta say that I think it was the mental issues, pretty sure, you know. I don't think that a video game is gonna make, like, I've never played a video game and I actually have mental health, and I've never been like, you know what, that's what I want to do to people. I'm gonna go shoot as many people as I can, you know. I actually, you know, I do archery. So, you know, and the reason why is because you know, I couldn't. I think if I actually had a gun, I think people would be upset with it. And so when I see stuff about that, like, I clearly have. If you watch my videos, you'll see how I randomly want to quit and stuff. You'll see that I definitely have issues. You know, I definitely have issues because I just randomly start getting upset over nothing, which isn't normal. But not every person that has mental illness is, you know, going to shoot somebody and because video games, I don't see how a video game is going to make anybody. You'd have to be so angry, you know? Like, I think that the person would have to be so angry that, you know what I'm talking about? Like, you'd have to be one angry person to want to kill people. But I will say that schizophrenia, paranoid schizophrenia, people show violent signs way before they actually crack. But there are people that will get schizophrenia and their family members will, instead of going, hey, you have schizophrenia, the family members will go, you know, oh, you you know, just don't do that no more. You'll be fine. And of course, you know, they go, oh, yeah, that's what I'll do. Because they can't make proper decisions by themselves, and so they're kind of being misled. So yeah, lawn guy, if you're looking to do the tutorial, this is basically what you'd want to start out with. And then we need chests. We need chests, and we need... This is the original one, so I'm just going to show you an easier version of it since, you know, because you don't need... Just simply having a lever here is all you need. You don't have to have all that fancy comparator stuff. It's just not necessary. So I'm going to make this one a 2, 4, 6. Let's make it a 6. So a 6 times speed smelter. And so what you want to do is you want to have the hoppers go on the top like that. And then you want to have the hoppers go in the back. And then off of those you want to go 2 blocks, right? Like so. And then do the same here. Kind of do like a step pattern. You see that? So step pattern. Then you want to put your power rail here. And then lead this across. And then put a power rail. Now this can be kind of messed up, but you have to actually block off these before you do this next section. Otherwise it can connect. Yeah, if you don't put a block there, it will connect down into the bottom and it'll just do kind of a loop, and you don't want that. So so yeah, so this is the front system, right? Yeah, this would be where you'd want to stand when you're smelting, right? So something like that. And then you want to have your chests. So the only way you can power this is by powering it like this, right? The torches have to be powering the power rail from away from it. Otherwise, what ends up happening is this block will stop any items from getting in here. So now all you need to do is just grab a minecart and then stick a hopper in it, and you'll need 2 of them, right? 2 of them like so. And then if you want to, you can do this if you want to have an off and on switch. I'm right-handed, so I prefer the right side. So if you want to have an on and off switch so that it's not always running, just basically have a single torch here and then get 1 piece of redstone. And what you can do is, you know, you put your lever on there. Just grab a lever, and this will be what tells it to be on and off, right? So right now both minecarts will come, and then you can see that this is where you'd want to have your chest, right on top here. So something like this. I'm actually, there we go. Something like this. I would say that you probably wouldn't need a double chest, right? Wouldn't need a double chest. So this is probably a flaw in this particular design would be that if you wanted to have access to this, I would say that we'd have to change it a little bit. As you can see, the way I got access to it up here, the way I got access to the smelter, was by basically flipping it the other way. So I made this side the front, but I don't really like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and say we can use a 2 torches here instead. So we'll put 2 torches there like that. And so if you want to load the system, you would just have to walk like over here and just go, okay, so this area I would recommend, if you got it, make some signs. So we're gonna get item frames. So item frames, and you definitely want to have these here for sure. Just make sure you have them, because if you don't, you'll regret it. So preferably coal, you know, some coal, and you just basically drop the coal in there. So this would be the area where you load it, drop your coal in, and it'll go across here when we start it. So if you start the machine, it'll just take over and it'll put 1 layer of coal in. And you can also smelt it at the same time. So if you weren't looking to get rid of all of your coal, you can see that it pretty much it keeps loading regardless of what you do here. So you're better off just keeping it running while you're loading coal. And so it should do relatively a good job of balancing that out. It doesn't look like it. It looks like it's not really doing a good job to me. Yeah. So it spread out a stack, and it looks like it misjudged it to me. It dumped quite a bit of its payload here. I think I know why. Okay, so we gotta redo this really quick, long guy. This has actually got to be. This has got to be like this, man. Unfortunately, we got to get it 1 away. Yeah, let's shut this off. Yeah, let's shut it off, and we're gonna move it 1 away. And I actually totally forgot about this, but the reason it has to be 1 away is because if you don't have it 1 away, it will drop more content in that. So we want to actually have it like this, and then block that area off so it doesn't connect. See how it still wants to connect to that track? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we should be able to do this. Okay, remove this. And now we can have our input block. And get a lever. Sorry, I haven't made this in a while, so. But this is the actual version that you'd want to use. And of course, I would say that you probably would want to have the front on this side. Seriously. Probably want to have the front on this side. So, yeah, add your minecart, and then you want to put your chest up above it. So, considering what we just seen, I think that this should probably be the front. But I don't really care, honestly. I stand right here, and then I'm gonna put a chest here, and then I'm gonna connect it with hoppers. So if you wanted to basically give you your items back without any XP, you can do that, and then add that there with a lever, and then put redstone across the front. And so if you want to store whatever it is you're going to be smelting, you know. How did I get coal in that area? I must have knocked it off when I anyway, so we should have equal amounts now. Let's see if it actually does work. Let's take out all the coal and re-put it in here and see what happens. It's not always going to be perfect, obviously, but it's good enough. It's good enough. So we can just go ahead and see it basically works. That's what I was about to ask. Yeah. So if it's not 2 away like that, it'll drop too many items in one area, as you can see. It seems like it does it here too, which means we should probably move it back too. I actually didn't even think about it. It's gonna sound crazy, but I didn't even think about this. um, yeah, I totally forgot that. There we go. Okay, so we should be able to fix this. And I think if we really want to save some time, we'd probably just want to do that. And then there we go. So that should fix it so that it gives out the proper items, and it stops giving 13 on that side. So it gave 3 more on this side. So let's go ahead and take it back and see if this fixes it. This is just if you want it working properly. I actually prefer it to just look good. So it's one of the reasons why I had the dispensing one where we use the comparator, because it does make it a little smaller. Because what it does is it makes it so it goes immediately instead of pausing for a sec. Anyway, let's go ahead and throw our coal in here and see what happens. Okay. So we got 3 in this one, 3 in this one, 4. It looks like it's working. So we got 7, and then 9, 10, and yeah, it's working. I think what's actually happening is it takes a little bit of material, and then it goes through, and you're gonna get a random number, but it's fine. So this is if you want to get the XP. So on this side here, we're going to use the item frame again. And so the reason for the item frame, actually, let's put the item frames here. The reason for the item frame is so that you don't get confused and put the wrong stuff in the wrong container. Because the top, if it's the hoppers on the top, I actually have this wrong. So let me actually take this out. I'm sorry, I think I screwed up this again. But yeah, we did get some stuff sorted out. So okay, so this should actually be whatever, the smelting area. So I'm gonna do, let's see, blaze powder, and let's see, coal. So yeah, so this is where you want to cook stuff, and then this is where you want to load your coal. So the coal should always be in this area here. It should always be lower. So let's grab some stuff really quick. So I have coal. I have 2 stacks of coal, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab some cobblestone. We'll go ahead and grab, oh, these are infested ones. We want regular. We'll go ahead and grab 2 and 2. So I'm going to go ahead and load this in first. Just going to throw those in and start it. And then it should load the coal pretty good for us. Yeah. And so now we can go ahead and just drop in whatever we want to smelt, and it should light them up as you see here. So I'm assuming you meant thank you so much. I have to go into town. Okay. Alright. Yep. Thanks. It's a pretty simple design. I'm sure you'll probably have to come back to watch it just to make sure, but yeah. Alright. Anyway, I am going to end this live stream. Yeah. I think I'm going to do a lot more work on the other map here on the next episode, but anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this. We will be on part 3, which will be digging out the basement, decorating the basement, and then figuring out how I want those water elevators to work. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys, and don't forget to hit that like button, and have a good one.